Good evening, guys. We've got Bitcoin still just on a huge run here. I mean, just look at this. How bullish? Can you get more bullish than this? It's incredible. We're so close to breaking out here on the all-time high as well. We've got it consolidating a little bit on the daily. That's completely normal. After that big, huge move up there, it's just going to just maybe chop a little bit. But if we look on the weekly, look at that. I mean, your all-time high is there. That's just a breakout straight off. So, yeah, guys, I think right now, we've got a huge short squeeze that happened there. Everyone got liquidated. But in terms of liquidity, that's in the 6th month. There is liquidity coming at 93,000, but I don't even think we're going to get back down there. I think this is just Bitcoin running off. And you can see now the daily exchange volume is starting to tick up. So that movement there has just come in as a higher low. And that's going to be the first higher low we've seen in a long time. So that's a good sign for the volume. But yeah, I think liquidations and our liquidity levels, just leave that to the side now. I think we're just on our run. And when Bitcoin runs, you just sit back. It's actually like... it's actually the easiest time to be in Bitcoin, to be honest. You have to navigate all this and be very careful and do all the hard work there. But once Bitcoin's just ripping, it just makes everything easy. So we're close to all-time highs. But I really think the talk of the town is Ethereum and Ethereum Bitcoin. This, guys, I mentioned it before, but we have got a breakout on this, and this has been going for since December 2021, so a good few years. We've finally got a break of trend, and then that's the volume coming in behind it. And you can see here RSI popping. We got the stochastic that is almost above 20, so that'll give us a confirmed uptrend. The volume still needs to change around on the weekly. How's it looking on the daily? Yeah, the volume's starting to come in on the daily there. Look at that. That's like some of the biggest green volume we've seen in a long time, if not. So yeah, so once Ethereum starts outpacing Bitcoin, hopefully you can see this here. You can see Bitcoin has moved not much, and Ethereum has outpaced Bitcoin by 6%. And now if you look at Ethereum and USD, that's around about 6% as well, because Bitcoin hasn't moved, if that makes sense. Yeah, it is the start of alt season when Ethereum wakes up and has started running off its lows here. It's just such a huge moment for the alts and everything to start moving. So if we can see this as the Bitcoin now rotating into Ethereum, and Ethereum starts running, here we go, boys, here we go. And look at the dump down, guys. Look at this. Anyone that's been watched, I hadn't even looked at this. I hadn't even looked at this chat today. I've just turned this up just to have a look. I'm just kind of freeballing it now. Yes, this is what we're looking for, guys. We were calling it up there, the daily RSI divergence. We're saying something could be coming. Now, if we get the daily divergence there, and we get a break of this trend, and we got it. So look at that move down. This is a parabolic blow off. See it? Shooting all the way up. And now look at this. When this goes up, it is more Bitcoin season, and when it goes down, it is altcoin season. And this ties up with Ethereum and Bitcoin breaking out as well, and it's almost broke down on the second trend line. So this is huge. Alts should start waking up when we see the rotation. Let's have a look at the dominance. Yeah, dominance is close to breaking that small trend as well. So if we jump onto daily, we can see it just starting to break. Let me just remove this. So here we've got the trend line, and they've had this trend line since December 2024. So about 5-6 months, this trend line, and now we're just starting to break it. Now if we pull this in, if it breaks this trend line, you know, if we just look at the ratio of this trend line, let me see. If we just look at the ratio of this trend line, oh, sorry guys, this move is not just going to come down here and stop. The size of this trend line is going to come down further. Now, if it comes down further, it's breaking this huge trend line that dominance has been in. This is me now going on the weekly. It's been in since October 2022. So if we break this trend line, we're very likely breaking this trend line. And when we break this trend line, that is alt season about to start. You can see it, guys. I've had this mapped out. When this arrow goes down, when dominance breaks down, alt season kicks off. Dominance breaks down, alt season kicks off. And I've been waiting for dominance to break down for alt season to kick off. So I think we are very much at the start of this now. We need some confirmation, but I think we are closer than ever for this to break down. And if we look at the dominance, guys, look at this. Can we just take a moment here and just laugh at this random squiggle I drew? I randomly seem to catch these when I just throw them off the cuff and somehow time it. And I never mean to time it. I'm not that good, but it just always ends up like I do time it. But we've got price breaking down here. Brilliant. And this is stable coins. So the dominance of stable coins is reducing. And that is reducing because people are moving their stable coins into crypto. And that is creating the buying pressure that is sending alts and Bitcoin up. Now we're very close to this trend line. This trend line here, you can see prices there. This trend line here is, I'm going to go in the weekly to show you how long this is. All the way from 2017. So when this trend line breaks, we're very likely coming down to here. And because this is a descending triangle, this is very likely going to break. And if that breaks, we're going to go down from here. And this move going all the way down to here is going to be the next 6 months sending alts and Bitcoin to wherever you want them to go. They're just going to fly. Let's have a look at Ethereum. Now Ethereum has held this trend line all the way from the lows, June 2022. And it's respected it all the way up. It's got down, it's almost a double top, if it was a double top, and it broke down the trend line. And then in the space of a couple of days, I could see I had this trend line broke, and I was watching it, and I was like, I really need some candle to come. This candle's alright. But I was like, I need to see some movement here just to make sure this is breaking. And then yesterday just went, what a crazy move. What a crazy move that was. That went 23% or something along those lines yesterday. And then today, what move did it go? It was almost 13, and then I got a pullback. So what we're looking for here on Ethereum is we want price to close above this yellow trend line. This will mean Ethereum is now back into bull market trend. It's been a huge fake out. It's back into trend, and it's going to start moving up. And this is all in sync with, you know, if we look on average on the last cycles, the top should be somewhere around October. And the last cycles, you've got 6 months of alt season. That's pretty much it. So in theory, the timing is right for alts to fly. And just bang on schedule, ETH has just woken up and started to rip. So This is the most bullish I've been since I've started the channel, guys. This is, I don't even want to jinx it, but I think we're getting very, very, very close to alt season. So guys, I think we're all going to make some money soon, I think. Aye, that'll be it for tonight, guys. Yeah, like I said, I'm probably going to base more on the TA side of things now, because I think Bitcoin's just moving, and once it moves up, once it gets up to a level and starts chopping around like this, when we're in this area, I'll use my liquidity system. But when we're in this just run up here, honestly, there's not even need for an analysis. It's just going to run. But I'll try my best to make it as interesting as I can for you guys. And we can see we're above the bull market support. We're above the EMA ribbons. We flipped on the daily. So that is now running hard. We're bouncing off from the weekly. Everything's looking good. All indicators, all price action, market data. This is it, guys. Now, we've broken the psychological level of 100. Let's just break this 108. And we'll be on the watch just in case it does something like this. I don't think it's going to do it. But this is the only thing I can think that might happen. Because once we break above it, we're just going. We're just going off, guys. There's like... I mean... It's just gone. There's not much else I can say on it, guys. We're in a very good position. We are just... These are the moments where you can just take a breath and just ride the momentum up. Now, once we get to the top, guys, this is something to think about, because we are in we are in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, this breaks the all-time high. We're going to be in that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this big move up here, this is the third wave of the extended fifth. So this is going to be a bit of a screamer, I think. And within there, you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're going to have 5 waves within that big wave. So this big wave here is going to be a bit of a screamer. Then we're probably going to get a pullback, and then we're going to get a wave above. But once we get to around about here, guys, now don't treat this as the actual price. This is just me just doodling. But I mean, once we get to the top of this wave, we should take some profits. I've got my system of when I'll take profits. It actually has nothing to do with Elliott wave, but I'm just giving an idea of how, when I basically, once we get to around about here, I'm going to start talking about taking profits. So don't let that be a shock to you guys. And you're probably going to start hating on me because we're going to be on peak euphoria, and I'm going to be like, right guys, I'm taking some profits. But I'm just warning you now, once we get to here, I might take some, and then get the pullback, ride the fifth wave up, and then maybe take some there as well. But I'm looking, just so everyone is aware, I am looking to dump all my bags at the top of these 2 waves. And I have a system to get us out. So, hit the subscribe button, guys, if you haven't already, and I'll get us out near the top, and we'll go celebrate. Have a good one, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Cheers. Bye.